Imagine entire cities, built for millions, but eerily empty. Gleaming skyscrapers, sprawling shopping malls, and vast apartment complexes, all standing silent. This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie. It's a reality across China. But are these ghost cities a sign of a catastrophic failure, or part of a much bigger, misunderstood plan? The answer is more complex than you might think. Welcome to Asia Scoop. So, how did this happen? How did China end up with dozens of cities waiting for inhabitants that never seem to arrive? To understand this, we need to rewind a bit. For decades, China's economy has been supercharged by investment, especially in infrastructure and property. Local governments were encouraged to build to hit ambitious economic growth targets. The logic was simple. Build it, and they will come. Developers, backed by massive loans, threw up entire new districts and cities from scratch. This created a huge construction boom, providing millions of jobs and fueling economic growth. On paper, it was a massive success. The problem was, this construction frenzy often outpaced actual demand. Many of these new cities were built in remote areas, far from major economic hubs. Jobs were scarce, amenities were limited, and property prices, fueled by speculation, were often too high for the average person. People bought apartments not to live in, but as investments, betting that prices would keep rising forever. This created a bubble, leaving countless brand new apartments sitting empty. The most famous example is probably Ordos Kangbashi, a massive new district in Inner Mongolia built for 1 million people, which for years housed only a few thousand. But here's where the story takes a turn. Is it all doom and gloom? Not exactly. The ghost city narrative is changing. For years, Western media painted this as a sign of China's imminent economic collapse. But that collapse never came. Instead, something else started to happen. China's urbanization is one of the largest human migrations in history. Hundreds of millions of people are still moving from the countryside to cities. As established megacities like Beijing and Shanghai become overcrowded and expensive, these new, once empty cities are becoming more attractive alternatives. The government is also playing a huge role, relocating universities, government offices, and major companies to these new areas to create jobs and attract residents. Take the example of Zhendong, a new district. Once labeled a ghost city, it's now a bustling hub with over 1 million residents. High-speed rail lines have connected these new cities to the rest of the country, making them more accessible than ever. What were once empty boulevards are now filling with traffic, and silent shopping malls are now ringing with the sound of commerce. Of course, not every ghost city will have a happy ending. Some, due to poor location or planning, may struggle for years to come. The massive debt incurred to build them is also a significant risk for China's financial system. But many of these so-called ghost cities aren't dead. They were just waiting. They represent a long-term audacious bet on China's future urbanization. A bet that, in many cases, is now starting to pay off. It's a powerful reminder that in China, development is often planned not for the present, but for decades into the future. What do you think? Are these ghost cities a brilliant long-term strategy or a reckless gamble? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this scoop, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more insights into Asia. Thanks for watching.